All right, today is Blink Part 2. Let's talk ingredients. Blink has two distinct families, the ones Bausch bought and the ones they grew. The ones they bought, there are four of them. There's this one, Blink Tears preservative-free, and then there's three preserved ones. Blink Tears Original, we got Blink Gel Tears, and we got Blink Triple Care. So what do all four of these have in common? Two things. One, they all list the exact same active ingredient and in the same concentration. It's PEG 400, that's polyethylene glycol 400, in a 0.25% concentration. Secondly, they all contain sodium hyaluronate listed in the inactives, so of course we don't know the concentration. However, we do know that Blink Gel Tears has more hyaluronate than regular Blink because Bausch says so online. On the other hand, we don't care because it's preserved, and there's plenty of other thickish hyaluronate drops on the market that are preservative-free. As for Blink Triple Care, the so-called inactive ingredients list includes two kinds of castor oil, which Bausch highlights in their marketing as nano-emulsion lipid. Next, let's talk about the second Blink family, the two Blink products that Bausch developed after buying the Blink portfolio. Slight digression here for context, though, because Blink has other truly homegrown lubricant eye drop brands like the Soothe brand and also the BioTrue brand, and I'll get to both of those eventually. Now back to Blink. In 2025, they launched Blink Boost and Blink Nourish. So what do the two of these have in common? For both of them, the listed active ingredient is glycerin, not PEG 400 like everybody else. And once again, they both have sodium hyaluronate. So what makes Blink Boost different? In Blink Boost, the glycerin concentration is 0.5% versus in Blink Nourish, it's 0.75%. So Blink Nourish has 50% more of the glycerin. Fun fact, on paper, Blink Boost is a carbon copy of BioTrue Hydration Boost under a different name. If you want to double check me on that, you can easily compare ingredients for yourself by Googling any eye drop name and the word Daily Med, and you can find their drug facts. Last, let's talk a little bit more about Blink Nourish. That's the pink drop. Literally, pinkish liquid. Bausch totally went to town on Blink Nourish. I mean, they put the kitchen sink in their so-called inactive ingredient list. They've got hyaluronate, trailose, vitamin B12, vitamin C, and electrolytes. In fact, looking at the inactive ingredient list, I counted 8 true, unquestionably inactive excipients and 7 potentially active ingredients. That's all I have to say about the Blink brand at the moment, except once again, I really like their branding. I mean, I think this is probably the most attractive looking brand on the market. Optase comes pretty close, but Blink is just this really clean, vibrant look. Feel free to put questions in the comments.